Welcome back.
I just thought about how much of a butt munch move it would be to just create a bone wall there and trap us in that little room.
Just lock us in there. Now we have to wait like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
That would be pretty terrible. I don't have any skill points for learning leap right now. Alright, these guys can be a huge pain in the butt if you don't kill them in 3 seconds.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fire damage.
Yeah.
So there's the flail.
For anybody that knows that those Hydra, those fire things are Hydra, and it's actually based on the Diablo 1 spell, Guardian.
I think sorceresses get it too.
Yeah.
Still though, these guys have like curses and a lot of fire damage, other elements and stuff like that. If I didn't have sweet resistances by here, I would be very sad right now.
Yeah. It's a good thing we got those Ancients pledges.
That's our shield, by the way, in case anyone's curious. It's pretty great.
We're both using it.
Alright, I got me a flail. There we go. And that'll open up the secret passage. Into the durance of hate.
Yeah.
Also, I don't know if you see it, but there's like a bird just frozen in midair here.
Oh yeah, it's kind of funny. Like the little environmental animations sometimes mess up.
You can sometimes see like birds flying backwards and stuff. It's pretty great. And there's some shouts.
Oh, here's the way up.
The way down?
Yep.
Already?
Yep.
Holy crap. That did not take long. Alright, now we need the waypoint here, because this is one of the most important waypoints in the game.
If not, yeah, I think it's probably, well, we found the way down, but...
Jeez. Well, this game is really not making it hard for us to go get the act boss.
It's almost like an apology for all that great marsh.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Yeah.
We need that waypoint, though. So just for the giggles here, this boss is one of the best ones in the game for farming items on.
Yeah.
So we'll probably do a bit of that between episodes just to see if we can't find some sweet gear.
I mean, like, maybe not so much in like normal difficulty, but definitely like
Here's the waypoint.
Just overall,
like right next to each other.
Just like overall, like Mephisto, like especially like in Nightmare in Hell, like is definitely the most popular boss for farming good items.
Bale's for the EXP. This guy's for the stuff. Nobody cares about Diablo. He sucks. It's his game, but nobody likes him.
He's probably the one that like I probably just have the most pleasure killing, just like for fun, but
sure,
not like in fun.
All right, hold on for shouts. All right, because this could get a little messy. Because I know they have these bloodlords here. These guys just destroy me if I don't have good resistances by now. Because they just drop these meteors that wreck your face. And then these fire lines that really hurt. And just bad news for days.
And we just completely own that entire room.
Yeah, I still lost a bit of hit points. I have a lot of lifesteal right now. I mean, a fair amount. It's probably not like a ton, but it's definitely helping. I don't really care about any of that.
You know, it's this big, nice little fountain or pool of blood.
Oh yeah, it is a nice pool of blood. Also,
like
I think that cutscene's already shown, right, with this room? Or is that at the end of this act?
We'll be seeing that soon.
Okay, so it hasn't happened yet.
We'll be seeing that next.
Alright.
Spoilers. You guys will see.
That portal's very important. Okay.
These guys are kind of they're both annoying, but they're also kind of little wimps. Like to run a lot.
Alright, well, here we are. Let's get some shouts on here just before this.
Got a certain primeval brother to take care of.
This guy's always fun just because he taunts you before you fight him.
Now Mephisto does basically all the kinds of elements. He does fire damage, cold damage. He's got his lightning.
And he's gonna be dead in 3 seconds. There he goes. Whoa! Oh, okay, I thought I saw 3 uniques there for a second. But 2 of them were his soul stone.
Looks like we found a piece of Siggins.
It does seem that way. Got a whole bunch of stuff.
Like
All
that
right,
would be
well,
good. That would be a good set for you to have like right now. But like,
yeah.
I just know that like by the time you get, like even if like you found all the pieces, like by the time you found them, you'd probably already have better gear by that point.
Yeah. But yeah, that was actually pretty disappointing here. We're only like halfway through this episode and we just wrecked the entire last temple of Act 3.
Yep.
How
So
disappointing is that?
get some of this other crap here on the side, and we can move on.
You want to kill this other dude while we're here? Just for the giggles?
Well, yeah, I was saying we should clear it out.
I don't think these guys usually drop much of value.
I've gotten a few.
I mean, sometimes you get lucky, but like, I mean, really? Eh,
I usually like to be thorough,
sure.
especially on this 3rd level. Actually, it's funny because the higher difficulties, like the level itself, like you know how like everything kind of has like a level where like it's certain types of uniques and whatnot that it can drop, and
Sure.
like, you know, you can get better uniques from certain things. Like in hell difficulty, like Mephisto's endurance level 3 actually has a chance of dropping better items than he can.
Jeez. Alright, actually, you know what? We can fill the rest of the time with for this episode with the this cool cutscene.
Yep.
I forgot about this.
A little bit of commentary. So we are now heading into Act 4.
Mm-hmm.
This one's actually probably my favorite.
Probably. It's a pretty cool act. It's pretty short. Shouldn't take us too long to get through this one.
Yeah, this cutscene.
I found the
It's my favorite
temple
too.
of the Zakarum. In the deepest recesses of the temple, I found a dark gathering.
Already
My
looking kind of
companion,
Diablo-y.
the Wanderer, Talrasha, and a great evil
Obviously, this
could only be the Lord of
took place before
himself.
our little battle there.
It's actually a little interesting that Mephisto is the only one here who doesn't look like a crappy, messed up human.
Like 1,000 needles in my heart.
My brothers, at long last we stand reunited.
Little
The infernal gate has been prepared in the time of our final
family reunion.
victory is at hand. Let the way to hell be opened.
Does that mean Mephisto was the only one who wasn't imprisoned inside a person?
That was once vanquished
Yeah,
shall
at least during this time.
I wonder how he managed to avoid all that.
Shall he walk amongst the innocent?
Probably
Shall consume
the least active of the 3
Maybe.
during that time.
the skies shall rain fire, and the seas will become as blood. The righteous shall fall before the wicked.
Gotta love those
All creation shall tremble before the
late 90s cinematic graphics.
Yeah. I always remember these being really good, but like, they actually have dated quite a bit. I mean, they're not bad, but
Now we get to see what happens to a poor hero that beat Diablo 1.
yeah, this is the warrior that we used to play as. He's not feeling too good these days.
Or is he?
Yeah, I don't know, actually, maybe he's feeling much better.
The warrior that was once there is there no longer. A certain demon is back.
And there he is, finally we get to see the final boss of the game.
Important to note that in this game he has a tail.
Is that important?
No, it's
I
just
guess
kind
he
of
didn't
funny.
have one, did he, before?
The first one, no, he's just kind of like a demon goat thing. humanoid demon goat. Now he's got a tail.
I honestly didn't get too good of a look at him in Diablo 1 because we killed him in like a few seconds.
Send forth your terror into
Fisto's kind of got like an alien head.
Yeah, a little bit. It's kind of
The,
weird,
these,
big, elongated skull.
you can tell they, I mean, these graphics of the cinematic aren't quite as good as the art in the game, but yeah. So now we gotta go into hell.
But our good friend, Marius the Hobo, still has Bale's Soulstone, which he took just to doom the world, because Diablo told him to.
Yeah. So now we've come to perhaps the most interesting act visually.
Yeah, this place is cool. This is the Pandemonium Fortress.
If
It's
you
really
go up
small.
here, if you go up here, you can see talk to Tyrael and check out all the. I mean, if you look at it, you can check out all the weapons on the wall. I always thought that was kind of cool. I always thought it'd be cool to have like my apartment.
Oh, up
like,
there? Wow, I actually never noticed that.
Yeah.
That is
I
kind
thought
of
this.
cool.
I thought it'd be kind of cool to like have like an apartment or like a house. You know, have all your weapons mounted on the wall.
Sure.
Just take one down when you want to go chop some wood or something.
I don't think you normally go chopping wood with like a battle axe or a sword.
Yeah. Well, in this case, it'd be pick your weapon and go kill some demons with it.
Yep. I don't know. That's kind of interesting. Yeah, I didn't notice that.
Yep.
Neat. And Tyrell's always cool looking.
Yeah. I always thought this place was just like visually the most interesting.
Yeah.
Technically, we're right on the border of hell.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if it's that we are in hell and we're going into hell, like, or if it's like we're like on the border of hell and River of Flame is technically when you get to hell.
Wasn't this not a bad sword? Oh, this looks like a really good sword. Shadow Fang, two-handed sword.
Yeah. Is it better than yours?
I'm not sure, but it's got 9% mana steal and 9% life steal, which is pretty cool.
It's just damage.
That looks like it's a little bit lower.
Oh, I got a belt
Is it
for you.
worth it? Is it worth it? Might be, just because of the additional mana and lifesteal.
Might want to check
Not
out
bad.
that belt.
I'm gonna put it on anyways.
Check that belt
It's
out.
also a unique sword, and who doesn't want a unique sword, right?
Yeah, it's got a nice green glow. You didn't have a plated belt, did you?
No, I did not.
Okay.
Sweet, now I can have even more potions. That's not a bad one either.
Yeah.
Oh wow, it is green. Got like a freaking lightsaber here.
At least it's a green lightsaber. Means you're on the good side.
Everyone knows the red lightsabers, and people who use them are always cooler.
Yeah.
Um,
I think Luke was mainly just trying to be a rebel by changing his lightsaber color.
did he
But
change his lightsaber color?
Well, because he went from blue to green.
Yeah,
Between-
but that's because he like inherited his dad's at first, and
Yeah.
then he like lost it on Cloud City,
Yeah.
and then I think he had to make his own.
Yeah, it was just a. I know it was just for the filmmakers to have an excuse to use a new color, but
Well,
No.
in any case,
I think I preferred the blue. I mean, normally, like, I guess maybe blue is like, of the two, I prefer blue to green, but
yeah, me too. But red's definitely the best.
yeah.
Anyways,
I admit if I was using a lightsaber, I probably would have a red one.
yeah, probably. Well, next time on Operation Pixel, I'll put this to good use.
We'll go right into hell.